We had a old school bus, and it was also supposed to be our command truck.
Well, the school bus is gone, and the high-tech command center is off limits to frontline firefighters.
No, it's just strictly for command staff, dispatch.
The solution just showed up out of thin air. An entire building described by one word.
Portable.
They had very specific requirements they were looking for, and here we are.
Here we are is a 20 by 12 foot inflatable building.
I would say that the temperature is at least 10 degrees warmer in here than it is outside.
When it's 20 below, gives us a chance to get inside, get out of the elements. It's going to be phenomenal. That in the summertime too, get out of the heat, out of the sun.
I'm very proud of it.
And while the building is inflated,
We didn't have anything in our budget to buy a $100,000 trailer to bring out to a scene.
the price of the high-tech toy won't leave you breathless.
It's under $9,000.
When you have as much spare room as extra cash, it's as easy to roll up as it is to bankroll. Portable, practical, priced right.
From the grandeur of the rotunda to the marble columns lining the halls of government, that's the state capitol you expect. Not this.
Incredible moisture damage.
Exposed pipes, flooded rooms, insulation held together with duct tape, peeling paint and artwork, all are just a hint of the problems.
Should it be upgraded? Should it be changed? Yeah, definitely. It's very hard to maintain it.
So architect Michael Bjornberg drew up these ambitious plans, a 6-year, $260 million renovation and expansion. It would clean up the Capitol, make it more secure, and add about 50% more space, building an auditorium, offices, visitor center, and more, all underground.
We have to start now.
DFL Senator Ann Rest is sponsoring the bill, which she says can be paid for with one-time surplus money or bonding.
This is indeed the people's house. It's their house, and we owe it to them to preserve it for them.
It goes beyond celebrating the people's house to becoming a gold plating of government.
David Strom of the Taxpayers League supports some renovation, but not the expansion, which gives him sticker shock.
There's no question that there are much more pressing needs.
The basic preservation of this building is a duty and an obligation.
So we were clearing away the ice dams and the icicles.
This year, you see them everywhere.
As the March sun has a more of an effect on the rooftop snow, you get more of a faster melting of it.
The melting freezing cycle is creating some monster icicles.
Definitely had an effect on my day.
His day changed using that broom to take the ice down. It almost took him down.
I went to pry a chunk of the ice away from the top of the roof, and after it gave way, it slid right down the broom pole and caught me right in the forehead.
You can't miss where it happened.
Oh, it's just a bad form in icicle removing.
Pretty, but also pretty dangerous.
It took 11 stitches to stitch it up, and we still have the piece of ice. There it is. I don't know if I want to save it or throw it in the trash.
That's a long way for 40 pounds ice.
Yeah, it was. That really was a heavy chunk there. I guess I hadn't even considered its full weight, except for until it hit me in the head.
Bad day, but a good lesson.
Harrowing. It was a harrowing experience.
The kites are extremely powerful. The actual flying of the kites is very simple. Anybody can do it.
Bob Cook helped bring in snow kiting experts from across the United States.
My name is Aaron Sales, and I'm out here to support the Kites on Ice and just come out here and check out Wisconsin, see what it's all about.
Aaron is from Hood River, Oregon. He learned 5 years ago.
It's one of those sports that actually allows you to fly.
He started to snow kite first on water.
The amount of air that you can get on a kite is just huge. I mean, sometimes you go up 30 feet and travel over 100 yards across the snow.
Aaron works for a company that makes these kites, so he's here to promote and participate.
The kite just pulls you around. It's the energy source, and then you just, whatever you put on your feet.
As Aaron got ready to ride, another kite rider warned him about open water on the kite course.
If there's a big wide open hole, just pick up speed and skim right across the thing. All right, so this little harness here is what allows you to hold down all the power of the kite. If you're just holding it with your arms, you get tired pretty fast. Okay, whenever you feel it.
Just a couple of minutes out, Aaron found out why there are cones around the jump.
This is water. Is that the hole you were talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Now I know, dude. This event should be called Kites on Thawing Ice. Okay, we officially just found that hole.
This is the first year snow kiting has become big at Kites on Ice.
I really think it's going to catch on and become a mainstream sport.
In Madison, Mitch Weber, 27 News.
You got help, Paul. It's all yours. Take it, Tim. Good going, Tim. Bring it down. 2-on-1. As you can see, we use a ball instead of a puck. We've never had anybody get chipped teeth or hurt badly. Okay, let's go get a goal. Yeah, that's what they get for leaving the goal open. We started in 1980, so we're hitting our 25th year about. In the mid-70s, we started playing soccer, and then we moved over in the winter to doing this. We've been playing every Friday for many years.
It's a lot of fun. It gives me some exercise. I get some fresh air out here.
You got help if you need it. We don't check, we don't keep score, we just have a good time. All right, here we go. I think this is kind of an extension of our childhood. Oh, 2-on-1. It's informal, we can just come and do our thing. All the way, Paul. We enjoy each other's friendship. I mean, a lot of camaraderie comes out of this shared experience. Great job, Marilyn.
It's just like meditation and everything all rolled into one.
And we're starting to work in a younger generation. They don't come out and just play pickup sports as much as they used to, and I think that's kind of sad. I've lived in a number of different places in my life, and it's hard to beat this place.
We go Green Bay. We go Green Bay.
They're fans with very different ways of showing their team spirit.
I think we just have better colors, the purple. They like our, yellow pigtails.
But they all have one thing in common.
I just don't like them.
They can't stand each other.
Look at their fans. That's all I got to do.
I hate the Vikings. I hate the Vikings pretty much more than anything. They're terrible.
The Vikings? Here, read that.
Yes, the Vikings truly are the team Packer fans love to hate, but Viking fans, well, they feel the same way about Packer fans.
Nothing I can say on TV. All they got is a letter, and we got Warriors,
It's a rivalry that nobody seems to know how it got started, and nobody knows why it continues.
We hate the Vikings, they hate us.
Why?
I don't know.
While the rivalry may seem heated, it actually took us quite a while to find some Packer and Viking fans that truly hated each other. So I guess you could call it a love-hate relationship.
It's the border battle. It's kind of like, it's next door neighbors, it's the cousins thing.
It's just all for fun. It's the ride. Like anything else in life, it's about the ride, and today is a great ride.
Well, maybe not a great ride for Packers fans today, but call it a tradition that will pin Packers fans against Vikings fans for years to come. In Green Bay, Mark Lovicott, 27 News.
I got a telephone call telling me there had been a car accident and 3 DeForest High School students had been killed.
DeForest begins football without football booster Kaz Cons and football players Kyle Reigstad and Matt Elliott.
These were 3 of the finest young men you would ever meet. So much life, so much potential, and so many friends.
Kyle, he was always ready to go for the football team.
Stay square! Back in!
Stoughton's Dan Johnson begins football without the family home to go home to. Other Stoughton players have tornado-damaged homes as well.
There's not words that really describe that, I don't think.
Beth Johnson says her son has been clearing debris and debating whether to skip the season and help the family recover.
I think he wants to play, and so he went back.
We'd like to acknowledge those Stoughton area residents who are victims of the tornado of August 18th.
I think it's just coming together as 2 communities that have suffered through a lot of things.
We would also like to acknowledge the DeForest area citizens who are family and friends of Kaz Cause, Matt Elliott, Kyle Reigstad. If you please, a moment of silence and reflection.
I know Kyle would want us to have fun, and so they're going to do this for him, and hopefully they'll get far like Kyle wanted.
For two teams of teenagers, two communities take hope that a tornado and teenage deaths lead everyone to cherish life that much more. In DeForest, in Stoughton, at Dan Johnson's house.
I need to get him football shoes, and we're ready to go back forward now.